somebody wants this on here, reach out to me right away. But I seriously want to look at this next Wednesday or Thursday. What has me really excited about this for either myself or somebody in the community is that cap rate. You get close to 20%. You got to remember this, every year it's going to be going up. Your equity is going to be going up. And then also your rental income is going up, which also means your cap rate is going up. So maybe you first buy the property, it's bringing you $16,000 a year. In a couple of years, I think it'll be bringing you 20,000 and 25 and then 30, because rental income and real estate is bullish, especially with everything that's going on now, Carolyn. So this I would consider a definite win to the portfolio. This is also why I really only like for you guys to buy and holds. You're gonna speed up your wealth, growing your wealth much faster, buying and holding multifamilies, duplexes and above, than just single families. I do have some single families in my portfolio. I'm not mad at them. I paid them off, so it gives me, play with equity. But I'm not really. It would have to be a super. Like he said, a unicorn of a deal for me to buy a single family and hold it. 9 times out of 10, I'm looking for 2, 4, 8, 10, 15, 20 to hold on my portfolio. And that's what I want you guys to do too. This is also, again, why it's important for you to really be thinking about getting tax exempt. We're going to be having, those of you that are in the community or joining the community, we will be having our tax exempt specialist, come on tonight at 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern. Check the Telegram chat so you can get on there and hear. But there's like $1 billion worth of grants that have been allocated. Though there are cuts, we've been hearing about DEI, and I know a lot of people are afraid of those. Don't be afraid of those, because the money is not being eliminated from it. It's being reallocated. So the language will have to change. So maybe opposed to saying inner city or low income, we may have to say workforce, right? But the money is still there. So don't get all freaked out about that. You just make sure you get in position so that we can help you build your portfolio. Okay, Chris, what do we want to play with and look at next?
Oh, I wanted to make up one point. Could you scroll down a minute on this particular page? Just scroll down for me. Stop right there. You see at the bottom left?
Yes.
Now, I will say this. Zillow, for the most part, is probably about 68% accurate, right? Same thing with Realtor, but you see how much the estimated value that they have there for that property. So that goes back to my point about having a tangible asset that's already cash flowing, but if you need to, you can always reach back out, grab some money, or you can sell, flip, whatever you need to do. So I just wanted to bring that point up.
Yeah, can I say this too? I like this too, and this is why I'm excited about seeing this next Wednesday or Thursday, is that you literally will be buying it with equity. So if you bought this thing for $93,000 or whatever that is, you could possibly be walking into, $30-something thousand worth of equity. That's definitely a big deal. That's where you want to be. That's really where
on top of your great cap rate on top of that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I definitely want to take a look at this. Okay. All right.
So,
you got another one for us?
I got another one for you. This one is a single family. And the reason I wanted to do a single family also is because to kind of backtrack on the statement I made earlier. If you're not in position right now, or you're like, well, I don't really want to take that on right now. Maybe I need some more mentoring from Jewel. Maybe I'm just not in position to have the focus to be able to, oversee a rehab or whatever have you. If you're looking to invest, you could buy a cash flowing single family home, let's say, and you can always, if it's already tenanted, it's already cash flowing. Again, like I said, just sit on it and wait. Wait till you're ready. Maybe you wait till that lease is up. Wait till that Section 8 contract is up. Maybe you want to wait 2 years, but you still have money coming in. This property I'm going to give you now, the address for this particular property is 20496 Gallagher.
Gallagher?
20496 Gallagher.
Is that the east side?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Right near 8.
Oh, nice. All right, 20496 Gallagher. All right, here we go. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wait. You said 20496, right?
Correct.
Let me see. What's the price on this guy?
This one is 85,000. This one is 85,000, but this one also has a Section 8 tenant in it, paying $1,350 a month.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
So I'm doing this raw and live. I have no numbers already written down or anything. So we're doing this in real time.
Okay.
So again, it's Section 8 tenant paying $1,350. So let's look at our chart. Let me see. $1,350. So that means annual gross is $16,200 at $1,350 a month. $16,200.
Hey, Chris, real quick, what is the purchase price for this guy again?
$85,000.
Oh, that's good. Okay, go ahead.
So again, that number, our gross is $16,200. Now, this is always what swings the pendulum. The taxes on this one is $1,032, which is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's go back to our usual what it would cost for property management. Let's say 10%. 10%, we're going to be at $1,620. That's our property management fee. So remember, we got our taxes at $1,032. Mm-hmm. Our property management fee, which is 10% of the rent.
Mm-hmm.
$1,600. And a house like this, it's going to cost you about anywhere from $80 to about $92. So let's just keep it somewhere around $85 for insurance. 85 times 12.
Mm-hmm. 10,000.
Okay, I got $1,020. Again, we're doing this in real time. So just to recap, our taxes are $1,032. Our property management fee, which is the highest cost that we have, is $1,600. And our insurance is going to average about $1,020. Now let's add those numbers up.
Okay.
$3,652. That's our expenses. Okay. So let's take that number and let's take that out of our gross, because now we have to figure out our expenses. So we did 16,200 minus $2,652.
Mm-hmm.
That leaves us a net gross of $12,548. Okay. You know what I'm going to do, just for the sake of conversation? Things happen, life happens. So let's just say, let's just put an extra. I'm going to add an extra $1,000 onto the price.
Okay.
Okay. Just for incidentals, meaning if we have repairs and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
So now, with that said, $12,548
divided
by 85,000.
85? Okay.
86, I'm sorry, 86,000.
Okay.
What'd you come up with?
Let me get my calculator. All right, let's see. It is divided by 86. I came up with 14.5.
There you go.
Amazing.
14.5% return. That is excellent.
That's excellent.
That's excellent. And look, we put $1,000 aside. We could even say $2,000. You know, if we said $2,000, it would just bring it down to maybe 14.1, which is
that's huge. That's huge. That's huge.
So, I mean, again, compared to your CDs, your mutual funds, your Roths, you have an asset that you can reach out and touch. It's cash flowing. It's good. I didn't even run the numbers to see how much the property is worth. But if you say you sat on it 2 to 3 years and we kept at the current pace we're already at, just guesstimation, you probably already, appreciated anywhere from $8,000 to $12,000. I need to run the comps on this because we're concentrating on buying holds. But that's just an example. So we had one example at 17, and now we have another one at this point at 14. So that's Detroit investment for the most part.
And you're already up 31% a year. Now imagine you're doing this on a regular basis every other month, every quarter, because you really can get to a point where you're doing deal after deal after deal. You do not have to have these huge time frames. Like I'm looking for my next deal. Then after I get it stabilized, I'm looking for the next deal. And the key is to get good property management. So I'm not bogged down with trying to manage the property, Cynthia. I've got, property management companies that are handling that. Now, Krista, the people with the 4 unit, they never got back to you?
Oh, for the 4 unit? No, that's gone.
Oh, it is gone. Okay.
Yeah, it's gone. I know you didn't want to hear that. There'll be another one.
I know.
I know you didn't really want to hear that, but
that's not what I really want to hear. But no, this is really, really good. I appreciate you taking your time to come on here. But this is the way you build wealth. I do want to ask you just a couple questions, and then I'm going to get ready to let you go. So you deal with a lot of different investors. What do most of them look like? And where are they from?
Well, they don't look like you and I, but that's slowly changing. You know why? Because we're starting to get more educated, right? When I first started back in 9 and 10, they came from the UK, they came from China, they came from Australia, they came from Japan, they came from South America. But over the last, I'd say 4 to 5 years, that demographic of people, those investors are starting to change now. It's starting to be more African Americans, and it's starting to be more women as well. I'm not saying that just because you're on here. I mean, I'm speaking truth. And it's slowly changing. Now, I will say this, that I think that when you're here or you're dealing with your own people, you put a little bit more care into the properties that you have, because it does matter. I've dealt with some investors who just come in and do the bare minimum. Well, I know you're not a plumbing problem. We're not doing with that.